10,
Yes.
9, 8, 7, 3, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the podcast. It's kind of weird. Um, it's called Frogged. Welcome, everybody. If you don't like the name, you can comment down below and choose what name. But we are here with Phantom, and
Hi.
probably will be here for most of the podcast episodes. It'd be cool if you want more.
Mhm.
Today it's gonna be just like the introduction way and your story and everything. Really, it's just that's really good. Um, yeah. So
Yeah.
who wants to start? Do you want to
You
start?
can.
Or me? Oh, well, that's a big long
You.
story. Well, as you don't know, I might use my real name for this. I am Blake. Um, I am I am 17 years of age. Yes, I am young still, young child.
But
Um,
quote unquote young.
young, quote unquote, nearly 18, quote unquote. Um, mainly, I only just recently left high school because I had mental problems, which was very fun. I spent the last 5 months in like depression stages. Um, but now I'm taking like antidepressant, which is really, really good. Um, mainly, I haven't got a really good story, really, because I'm a very boring person.
Well, I mean, mental health is pretty large story if you ask me.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
definitely.
it's a big thing. Like, everyone has to go through it at some point in their life, you reckon?
Oh yeah, true, very true, very true. If you just have mental health problems, you need to call the hotline. Do it. Get some help.
Mm, yes.
I will probably leave the
Or
hotline
just
numbers in
get
the
help
description.
from people who you trust.
Yes, definitely. Just, 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 just try and
Yeah.
get some help. I'm gonna leave the hotline numbers in the description of this first episode. Just if you
Yeah.
need help, because of it's
hmm
good to actually reach help, which I didn't do.
Even when
Fun.
you think you don't need it, or you think that, you don't deserve it, you do.
Oh yeah,
Even if you think you're like not needing it, you probably do.
yeah,
They're there to help. It's their job to help.
yeah, yeah. It's actually pretty
But
good to
yeah.
get help. But as you don't know, this would be the not really the full-on studio for this podcast. Really, it's kind of weird that we're doing this in a game. um,
Yeah.
but this was more for like my Twitch and everything. But I, 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 this is just the area where we can sit
I'm
down
in,
and just talk.
or I'm like in the middle of making a actual podcast
Yes, it's gonna be,
setup.
it's gonna be
So yeah,
cool. It's gonna be cool.
agreed. Uh-oh. Incoming sneeze.
Ready? Ready? Dang it! She
It
muted.
it, it
It's.
disappeared.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you mute and do it? I would have been very disappointed.
No.
Um, mainly, I had mental
But
health problems
yeah.
for like, uh, it's 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 8 years
Mm.
straight. And then it
Yeah.
got worse this year. It got so much more worse, and then I just crashed and I went, the fuck? Um,
Yeah.
and
Oh, we should probably put a disclaimer up as well that this is not meant for children. There will be
oh
swearing
yeah,
and,
definitely. I'll
subjects that is
put.
quite sensitive.
Oh yeah, I will put a whole thing about it. Going, yeah, not film for children. I'm going,
Yeah,
not made for
no.
children, but you can watch it. um,
At your own, what's the word?
risk.
Disposal.
But we haven't really talked to the deep stuff yet because of yes, there will be
Yeah.
deep stuff.
It's
There'll be
just in
very deep
case,
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
mainly now for the deep stuff. Now that it's kind of out there. I was very suicidal. Um, for a bit.
Mm.
Didn't do anything though, and which was good.
Which is good.
Yes, because I'm not that sort of person. Um,
Mm.
used to though, but not really. Um, but then got to the point where I was like, oh, well, um, I got help. They like 5 years ago, I would say, I got finally help from counselors and everything, and
Yeah.
they helped. But then I stopped going because I thought I was done, and then last year is just like when I fully crashed and went,
It went
oh shit,
boom.
yeah, I went right down, and I was like, shit, I definitely do need help. So I started again, and then it didn't help with the shit that happened this year, and I don't want to really get talked about it. If you just want to know, just
Yeah.
comments, and I will talk about it next episode because it'll be a long
Yeah, maybe
story.
we'll do a Q&A. We might do
Oh,
a Q&A thing.
oh, Q&A
Ooh.
poggers. Um,
Yeah.
but
So
then
yeah.
finally got help for antidepressants. I was finally medically injured, which is really not good, but
I I would clap if I could.
um, but
It
yes, that's
gets
my
us better.
depression
Better
status.
this. Yeah.
um, you want to tell me about yourself?
Alrighty. Well, my name is Phantom, and I mean I've been doing YouTube for quite some time, but my channel's basically gone under a wee bit since, well, actually 5 years ago, I should say, because I stopped doing what I used to do is like make storylines, and as much as I hate saying this, I used to do what are they called?
Music thingies?
No, like they're like fan stories, fan
Oh yeah.
fiction.
Oh,
Not the
do
central
they?
stuff,
Oh, I
but
was gonna
the
say.
like more fantasy, like as in like vampires, werewolves, that kind of thing.
Oh, I was gonna
Like Twilight,
say, did
basically. It
it
was
turn
that
very,
bad.
very
People
like,
watched it though, which I was surprised.
wow.
But so yeah, I've been doing this for a while. I've been mostly just focusing on my editing part of what I do, I guess, so I can get a bit better with it. But yeah, with me and my mental health, there was a reason why I stopped in the first place was because of my mental health took a pretty big beating during that
Yes.
time. Yeah, I had through quite a bit. Same with what Bello has,
Haha.
and
Well, you can actually say my real
um,
name now. Haha.
yeah, good point. But yeah, I went through a suicidal stage as well, and I did hurt myself. And for those who do have those thoughts as well, please get help. It does,
Yes.
it makes a difference. Definitely
Yes.
does.
Like I did say, I'll put
Um,
all the
and
helplines.
yeah, down in the description. But yeah, with what went on in my life, I was quite an unhappy person. So I had to try to get help as much as I could. Unfortunately, I had trusted someone that I probably shouldn't have, and I relied on them way too much. Um, and like to the point where they had become quite toxic towards me because I realized they were controlling me because of my mental issues. And so I tried
Which
to get
is,
out of it, and
which is not
they,
fun.
in the end, yeah, no, it's not fun. It's really not fun. Um, and yeah, so I got out of that, but in the end, they ended up hating me and almost becoming psychotic about that because the year after, once everything I thought had mellowed down and all of that, it basically blew up in my face. Which I kind of deserve, I suppose, because, it's never okay to treat people badly. Like, unless they deserve it, or even then, they probably don't. But, um, yeah, a lot of stuff had happened, and I lost a lot of people through that time as well. But, I mean, you learn from your mistakes, and at least Bello's still hanging around. So, that's good. But, yeah, for what happened, I mean, I learned shit ton during that time, and I still am learning a shit ton because of what's been going on. But it's a learning process, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Fair enough. That's very fair. Yes.
But yeah. Anyways, like earlier this year, stuff happened again when I went back into a bad mental state. I was fine last year and this year. Well, it started like very early this year, but later on I got a bit more negative again, and I kind of went through a hole. But I
Hmm.
reminded myself of a couple things, and I got out of it my on my own. It was difficult, but I did it. But it took a lot, and I'm still healing from what had happened. But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be
It's
okay.
that's normal from
Things happen.
it does. It does. Sometimes shit happen and it's not fun.
No.
um, but yes. Oh, that's fun. Anything else you want to say, or is there anything
That's
else?
about it.
That's about it.
Oh, what about what's happening currently, just generally, like in New Zealand, or just like how the fact that if you're a girl on video games, you automatically get name called. It is so not fun.
Oh,
And like everyone's
that's
like,
not
oh,
fun.
this like yeah, no, like everyone asks like, oh, turn off your filter, and it's like, bro, this is my voice. I can't turn off my
You know what's
voice.
funny?
Like, what is
I've
that supposed to mean?
I've seen a lot of videos, and one of the videos is like one of the female gamers. They're called Bordy. Fuck. Shout out to her. She is amazing and she's really funny. She's Australian.
Yeah.
Um, and she did. I think it was her that did a series or Ack. She did a series where she's like, what happens to a girl gamer and what shit happens like off camera.
Yeah.
And there's so many people going, "You got tits? You got tits?" They're questioning,
Oh
going,
my
"Oh my
god,
gosh,
when
you got
that happened.
tits?" It's like, really? There's like grown ass men
Bro.
asking like a 20-year
Yeah,
old
like
that, and it's like, you
it's
fucking
bad.
asshole. It's like that experience we had was
Oh
it the other
yeah.
day, and on this game we were
Why
in
were
like
they
a.
so confused?
They were like, are you
Yeah,
are
I
you a girl? Are you a
for
female?
yeah, for like hindsight, I've got short hair, as you could probably tell, and I'm a tomboy, so I've got a bit of a sort of deeper voice, I
Hmm.
suppose, but I get a lot of people asking me whether I'm a boy or a girl, and I'm like, I'm a girl. They're like, really? Like,
Hmm.
where's the proof? And I'm like, don't really know how to prove it, but this ain't a filter.
The same voiceover.
Like, yeah, just like I can squeak if that's what you want, but that's about it.
You could do one of
But
those anime girl faces,
yeah, no,
anime girl voices. Oh
just the
fuck.
ada thing.
Ada,
But yeah, oh no.
Um,
But yeah,
but
no. When that happened, it was honestly, it was weird. It was really weird. Like, and it was straight up like asking, like, I'm just looking out for my guys, just like there's a lot of people faking being females out here, and I'm like, yeah, no, I know,
wow.
don't worry, it's all good.
I like how you said that. And it was just like,
But
what are you planning though? What are you planning? And that's why I went,
yeah, like it sounded like he was trying to like, it sounded
yeah,
like almost human trafficking, and I'm like,
yeah. And that's why I was like, she hasn't got a penis. She hasn't got a penis.
yeah, it was. It was such a weird encounter, but you know.
And the funny thing is, like, it's like, so you know that? It's like, yes. I know that for a fact. She hasn't got a penis. It's like, whoa, how do you know that? Well,
Yeah, in my head, I was
I
like,
know.
ah.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, I'm glad that he said like, I'm glad that he said like, oh, so in real life, and I'm like, oh, thank God, that sounded fucking weird when you said it.
Yeah. Oh,
But
there's
yeah,
so
no,
much
it's
shit that
so
go on.
awkward.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you, girl
Like,
gamers.
okay, I was on GTA, and GTA,
Yep.
might I add, is the most like, I don't want to be that one person, but a lot of guys play it and gatekeep when girls play it. And when I was playing as a female, because I didn't think that through really much at all, literally like 10 seconds of being in there, I got killed multiple times, which I was expecting, so it's like, I'm a newbie, people go for me, that's fine. But the fact that someone turned on their mic and had the audacity to tell me that I am a whole load of freaking words that I can't even
Wow.
comprehend because my brain shut down. But it wasn't good stuff, I can say that. But yeah, I left that session because I was like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that. But
That's why I go to
yeah,
like
I had to
online
change
and
my
only friends.
avatar and everything. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've had to do that basically every time I'm on there now.
Fuck.
It's great. Really toxic.
Oh
But I
yeah,
play it anyway because it's a good game. It's just a shame that shitty people play it. Not
GTA
to
is
call
one
out
of
anyone,
the
but
GTA is one of the most highest game in the whole world. What I think,
yeah.
but it's so fucking toxic. It so fucking is,
Mm,
and that's why I always go into like a private server because of it's online, but it's private and only friends can join.
yeah.
And it's like
And like when
the
I'm doing
fuck.
heists and things with people, I can't talk or speak or even like I have to basically blend in and act like a guy because the moment I show any signs of being a woman, they automatically just go into this awful phase, and I'm like, Jesus. Like, what have I did? Why? Just I'm a human. That's literally it. I'm a human, just like you
Yeah,
are. Like, why should it be any different?
it's just so it's just the age now. It's just going the fuck. um,
Yeah,
but it's for me, I don't play a lot of online games. Like this is probably the only one, but Warzone, this one, and Call of Duty, Cold War, and maybe a few more is the only ones I play online because of I actually enjoy them.
yeah.
But I play a lot of story games, and hashtag Bello plays on Twitch. You might have seen it. I play a
Oh,
lot of story games, which we also linked in the description. Aha! Um,
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Also, Phantom's one would be on there too. Oh, shameless plug times two.
Oh,
Oh, that was good. Um, but yes, there's a lot of games that people go, how the fuck do you play that? Why? Just why? And it's just like, I love it. I love those games. Um, and they're like,
yeah.
how the fuck do you get the money? And it's like, I don't know. Um,
Just
but
play tiresomely and just yay.
yeah. Um, so it's like a lot of people going, oh, so I get a lot of viewers on there, right? And some of them are very
Yeah.
toxic, and some of them are very
Mm.
nice. The community I have right now are absolutely
Yeah.
lovely. Um,
Yes.
and it's like, yes, it's amazing, but it's just a
I'd
lot
like
of,
to say something about fandoms as well. Like, fandoms reflect how the actual person behaves as well, like the person that they're following,
yeah,
if you think about it. Because, like, take Dream, for instance. He's basically, in my eyes, he's an asshole to his friends, in my opinion, because, like, I've never seen him not give his friends shit. But, nah, like, the people that like him and, follow him, much like Jake Paul as well, like they end up being awful people,
mm,
and it's not good. It's not setting a good example either. Not that you need to, but yeah,
yeah. It's like a lot of people that have grown a lot, like with like thousands of subscribers and millions of
yeah,
followers and hundreds of thousands of followers and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They sometimes are nice, and then they get overwhelmed from everything,
yeah.
and then
And
it's
then
just
like
it's just like,
something happens and they automatically become an asshole. Like,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
it's
It's
hard watching
like,
it.
if you watch, for example, Jacksepticeye, yes. Um, I still like his videos. I still like his videos. I like his
Yeah,
streams.
he's
I like
wholesome.
everything. But then there's also that part where some shit happens, and he goes away for like so many months, and then people go, "Where the
Yeah.
fuck is he?" And then goes
Like,
online and
expect him
video.
to come back and he's fine.
Yeah,
And he
but
had
it's
to
like
make
the
a sorry and
time.
apology video.
It's like the
It's
time his
ridiculous.
father died. Like, holy shit, I felt sorry for him. I was
Yeah.
like, rest in peace, Sean's father. He must have been a lovely man. Um, he, a lot of people were giving him shit, saying, "Where is he?" Blah blah, and it went all online and everything and all that. But then it was, and then he came back online going, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it, but this happened, and that's why I haven't been online." And he had to make an apology video for not being online. It's like you
Like,
don't have to
the fact
fucking
that he
do
had
that.
to apologize for having a life is awful. Like, it sucks.
Yeah,
Like, I feel
exactly.
like YouTube has become a kind of like a. As much as, like, I know I'm one as well, but YouTube has kind of become a place where people go to sure it's like their dream, but the moment they get what they want, they realize it's horrible. Because
Exactly.
we just want that person to upload all the time, and it would be
Yeah.
way too much for some other people to handle, and it's crazy.
Um, but yeah, it's kind of weird to see like yeah, so many people are famous on there and everything, and then they earn so much, and then it's like, how the fuck did you get that much off like so many videos? And
Yeah,
it's like, oh, because of the fans on there. It's like, are you sure they're fans, or are you like very serious they're fans? And it's
mm.
just people on there. Most of the people on there are full for toxicity, and some of them are not.
Yeah,
And like me, I'm a big fan of the versions where I just sit there and watch the most of the videos, and I just watch a whole lot of videos. Like I've been watching a lot of Finstar. I think it's Finstar.
yeah,
They are amazing. They do like they dress up as a female and they stream it, and it's
yeah.
great.
Ah,
Um, and I think they're transgender. I think. I don't know. I don't want to say if they are or not,
well, that makes sense.
but
Yeah,
they are amazing, and they are very funny, and they dress up at everything, and they have everything there. I will send you a video of it, Phantom, and you'll realize because it's
okay.
really really funny. One of my favorite videos. Like someone that edited it from a
Yeah,
stream. And I also put their stream channel in the description too because they're amazing. I support them fully.
yeah.
Um, but one of the ones was he was doing, or they were doing, um, uh, the video where they got a whole lot of stuff and they got a schoolgirl dress and they
Oh no.
they dressed up in it and everything. It showed everything. It was like the fuck. I thought it was absolutely funny. But the chat was like, "Oh, we want
Yeah,
this and all that," and it's like, you just want the stuff to actually show, don't you? You fucking horny bastards. And it
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I was just there for the laughing gigs. It was very, very funny. Um,
Mm,
but I thought it was very funny, absolutely. And it was actually
yeah,
pretty good to see them do that and actually break the system, and it was amazing. Um,
yeah.
but it's just you think a lot of people don't do that, and they are probably the first person I've ever
Mm,
seen do that. Break the system.
yeah,
Absolutely. And it's amazing. And they are funny and they are like just amazing. I don't think I've said that much. Um, but I'm very proud of what they're doing. I really am. I really am. And there's and some of the supporters on there are absolutely amazing. and probably one of the most welcoming chat
Yeah.
on earth. Like, they get a lot of
Yes.
viewers on it on the streams, but but they are welcoming as fuck. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit, they are amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good to see a whole lot of people that support of what they do, and it's just amazing.
Mm.
But yeah, there's just a lot of people on there that don't support for what they do, and it's like it's shit.
Yeah.
It's like some people actually make videos going, "Oh yeah, this happened, but we're gonna make a meme out of it." It's like the fuck, why do you do that? Um, but yeah, I think that's really it for that. Bit of that. What else is there?
Do you want to take a break?
Me take a break? Ooh, I was just about to finish
Break.
this first episode because it's short, and
Okay, okay,
that means we
okay.
can
We'll
figure out
continue.
more.
We'll just do that out.
What
Oh, do you
is?
want me to be your editor, by the way?
It just goes straight to YouTube.
Oh, Jesus, unedited.
Yeah, which is good.
You're brave.
Um, but yes, is this? We're just gonna end this first podcast here. I don't think it was really a podcast. It's more like a questionnaire or
I
talking.
was like a talk. It was a
Yeah, but we
talky
will
thing.
start doing the podcast. I think of like hours of talk and hours, and actually think of something because this episode is more of an introduction than
Like,
anything.
actually have like a thing to talk about.
Yeah, we need something to talk about, something funny. So probably next time we'll talk about something funny. This episode was just me
Yeah.
going on about it. Um, but thank you everybody for joining in. I will. Is there
Yeah.
anything to say?
Not really.
But I have.
Um,
But there's one thing to say. You just got frogged.
there's one thing.
You just got frogged.
Ha!
You just got frogged. You see that? You just got frogged.
It's a frog.
And you got snaked.
Okay.
Don't worry about that, but you just got frogged. Thank you everybody for joining in. I will see you all next time. And the next video, probably next video will probably be Spider-Man Miles Morales because I'm going to record another one of those. Because of yes. I haven't played that in
Yes.
ages. And a lot of people seem to enjoy it, so I might record that next. But thank you for joining. I will talk to you all later. Hey, it's your final goodbye, Phantom.
Bye.
Bye!
See?